Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna, and if you are my regular subscriber, you can see that I am in a brand new room, an actual room. I'm no longer in the basement. We did close on our house like last week, and it has been extremely stressful. If you follow me on Instagram, you know we moved in here and we found out there is a water main leak, and it's been leaking since June 12th, and the issue is still not solved. But there's been a slew of issues before that, so it's just been never-ending kind of bad luck for us. But I am very excited to be here in a room. It's not completely finished yet. I don't even know how I'm gonna completely decorate it. Maybe I'll just leave it like this, I don't know. It's really hot up here too. It's already really hot up here because it's upstairs and it just never gets that cool, honestly. But I have the air turned off and I also have the fan turned off, and I am sweating like a pig. So today we are actually doing a review on the Hard Candy Brow Ink Detailer pen, and I thought this was very interesting because it does have like a felt tip applicator, and it says long wear precision felt tip, and I've always wondered what it would be like to use kind of like a felt tip applicator. I've always wanted to try the Urban Decay micro blade pen, but it is a little bit expensive, whereas this one's $5.95. So of course I was like, heck yes, let's try the cheaper alternative. This is in the shade dark. So I'm going to show you how I apply it. I will do a little disclaimer. It was really hard doing it on the camera. I've been testing this out for like a week now, and honestly, like on the camera, like holding this up, it was just a lot harder than it normally is. But I'll explain that later. So if you want to see if this pen is any good, then just keep watching. So it comes in a very skinny tube like this, just like eyeliner, and it has a very sharp felt tip point so that you can create hair strokes. I would recommend going from down up and not up down, just because it's thicker at the base, so you'll get more of a hairline type of look. Let's go ahead and apply it. As most of you know, I have really durable eyebrows. They never do what I want. But this is how I've been trying it. There's things I love and I don't love about this. This is so weird doing this on camera. I haven't really done this on camera, so this is gonna be really strange. Okay, so my eyebrows grow down, but I usually try to go in the direction that you see my eyebrow going. So like I'll do this, and it creates very hair-like strokes. The problem with this specific pen for me is I wish it was a little bit more warm toned, because since it is like really cool toned, it basically looks black. So this is the dark brown one. The good thing is if you mess up, you can pretty much fix it almost immediately, but I definitely wouldn't let it dry down first or anything. But like, do you see this? It's getting so sloppy at the front, but like you have to use a really light hand to kind of get those like hairlines. So it's definitely a learning curve. I feel like I completely messed up that brow. Maybe we'll have better luck on the other one. It seems to be coming out like more liquid than they're used to too, which is also not normal. This one I go down because that I follow the lines of my hair. But of course, like I said, it seems like more liquid is coming out than used to. So I don't know if that's just something that happens over time, which isn't really a good thing, because then I feel like you have to relearn how to use this all over again. I feel like holding it up above is easier. Oh my gosh. Ah! Like, this is so cool, but it's definitely not foolproof, and I wish it wasn't as pigmented. I think if it wasn't as pigmented, it'd be pretty cool. But do you see that? Like, it's way too dark. Like this is not dark brown. This is like legit black. Like I probably could use this as eyeliner. So. Oops. We're definitely gonna have to use some concealer after this. I promise. Like when I'm not doing it on camera, I do not mess up this much. It is just seriously a learning curve. And doing it on camera is like way harder because I'm trying to let you see what I'm doing. So my face angle is different than when I do it and I'm not doing it for you guys. Does that make sense? I don't know. But you see how, like this part I feel like looks fine. I feel like it's just way too dark once you get into here. So that's the part that I do not like. But I do like how it can just make it look very wispy other places. Again, it normally looks way better than this. This is like turning into kind of a disaster. I do like that when you do flick it from the bottom up, like it does look like a hairline. Like it actually does. Like, and it can give you the more microbladed appearance because it's definitely more sharp edged than when you use like a pencil. That's the thing I like about this, but I don't know why so much liquid was coming out in the beginning. I feel like it's working a lot better on this eye right now, or working how it normally does more on this eye. So I don't know what happened over here, but yeah. So what I usually like to do is clean it up though, and sometimes I'll also use like my brow gel still to try and warm it up. This is just way too cool toned and way too like black almost for me. I don't know, like it almost looks like I just painted liquid eyeliner on my eyebrows, but it just stinks because I actually do like this applicator. Of course not when it completely bleeds on this eye, but I think it's a little bit too pigmented, or just maybe because the color is too dark. Also, I don't know if you guys can see this, but the cap starts to leak a lot of liquid around. So maybe I have a faulty one, I don't know, but it is starting to get messier right there. So I don't know what that's about. This is like a love-hate relationship with me. I think it's really cool how once it has the right amount of liquid coming out, it really can create those sharp little hairline strokes, which I personally like because I think it makes it look not too harsh. Like you don't have like block brows. It actually looks like you have a nice hairline. But if too much liquid comes out, then you're kind of in trouble and you kind of have a mess to clean up. Luckily, when it's wet, it is easy to kind of just wipe away, and then you could just clean up your brows later. So I actually do really like this method, but of course it does have a few things that are kind of for instance, the color. There are only two colors. I think I'm gonna get the lighter one to see how I like that. I definitely would not use it really for the strokes on the inner hairs, but more for the outer ones, especially with this one being so dark. If you have black hair, then this color might be for you, but other than that, it's pretty dark. So I honestly would say this is not a very good color, and I think they need to work on their colors, but it's a really cool concept. And again, I'm willing to try out the lighter shade because I kind of do like this concept. Again, I still feel like I do have to use some other products. Like I do still feel like I'd have to use gel, obviously, because my brows are crazy and grow down and they like don't listen to me and they're wiry. But I also feel like for the hairs towards my nose, not my nose, like inner eye, whatever, what is this called? Right here, I feel like I'd have to use still a pencil or something, which kind of stinks because I hate when you use a pencil how it still sometimes smears a little or looks a little bit, it's just not as sharp. So I wish I could use this for the inner hairs. I think it'd be awesome, but it's just way too dark, and you chance it being super messy like when I was doing this one. So I think it's a cool product to test out if you're in the market for like sharper hair lines. But yeah, I'm willing to try it out again. Let me know your thoughts and I'll talk to you guys later.